Race morning, ready to go. Warm up done, bike checked. Hopefully in for a good day. Some of the lads are off in the 45 to 49 category, which is about 29 minutes past 9. They're off. I'm off in the 50 to 54 at 9:50. So a little while. Did a few efforts up the hill that we came down on the shakeout ride yesterday, just to wake my legs up, hoping that might help with the first climb, because that's very early on, like literally half a mile in, if that, and you're up a climb. So I thought I'd try and wake my legs up, but we will see if that's worked. Now going down to see when the start pens will open. It said 9:30 for mine, but maybe it opens early. 400 people in it. I don't want to be too late to the start, that's for sure.
So you queue up, everybody gathers to go under that inflatable arch through to the start pens. There's no ranking for this race, so the sooner you turn up and get in the queue, the sooner you're going to get to your start pen once it opens. And I thought I'd done fairly well.
We're in a start pen.
But not that well, because there's not that many behind, and there's still quite a few in front of me here.
3, 2, 1. Away you go, men's 50 to 54 category.
And I was keen to get going here, and there was a bit of a pause because I am a little way back. I think I was 138th across the line here. So you could tell there's a few in front, and I was a bit nervous about this start beforehand, but I had ridden it the day before and I thought actually it's quite wide, and look, there's plenty of space around me. It's not as close as a cross race, and I was just a little bit wary of anyone else and anyone making any silly moves. So I kept myself fairly safe, didn't go too mad, and I didn't push for any narrow gaps, anything that I thought might be dodgy, and nothing on the corners. Now, I'm recording on my 360 here. Hopefully you're all happy with the footage. Dust did get under the lens a little bit. The course was very dusty, but it looks pretty good. The only thing with the 360 is you do get the light glaring on it. Now, the grass turned into a gravel track quite soon, and you follow the gravel track round out of the main event arena onto the road section, and then there's a short road section, as you'll see. Now this turn here, quite a tight left, and I just wanted to give a bit of room, so I'd position myself a bit towards the outside, let people go, and then let's get the pedals down, and away we go. And as you can see, I'm getting the pedals down, but I don't want to redline it, I don't want to go too mad. There's going to be plenty of wide tarmac and a little bit before we get to the first off-road gravel section. Now this bend, not too tight, fairly sweeping. See the guy in the orange there, a little bit wide, carrying his speed there, but you know, you could easily run round there, pretty safe. And then you're soon up a little climb, and this is quite a steady climb. So I was just trying to keep it fairly steady. You can see me turning the legs over at a reasonable cadence there, and I'm just coming through, split through these two guys here. They were going at a fairly steady pace, and I just thought, right, let's make our way up now. And you can see it's already spread out as we turn left onto the gravel. Now I'll just give the guy a little bit of a word there, just to say give me a little bit of room on the inside there, because I felt he was going to cut in, but he was fine and nothing too bad. And here you'll see the 360 does narrow it a lot and looks like we're a lot closer. There's quite a bit of room when I'm going through between these guys. We're not touching at all, and it's fairly easy for me to get through, just making my way through. And already you can see from the gravel it's quite compacted there, but it's big chunks. And then we were soon on to our first downhill after quite a long climb, first climb, then on the downhill, and it's quite fast running, you can see here. But already I'm seeing people there, like on the left, punctures. And this is what you have to be aware of in this race. Punctures galore. You will see plenty of people punctured. Now we come to another fast downhill. I've got quite confident here, and I was giving it some, and I'd gone past some people, but just here I started to run out of gravel, and I felt a little bit unstable. I thought I'll just run on the grass, slow myself up, but I went a little bit into the ditch, and yes, you got it, I've shot off. Well, I've more or less stepped off, as you see, so it wasn't a major crush. It was a very soft landing. I just let some people come by. I'm just checking for room to jump onto my bike, and I'm back on and going. No injuries. Garmin's gone into crash mode. Luckily, I don't think I sent any messages to Michelle or I'd be in trouble. But yeah, I'm pushing it, trying to get it off crash mode, and then I'm just checking, am I all right?
Too fast there. I've got a bit scared.
I went a little bit too fast, got a bit sketchy, as you hear me say, and then I'm just checking my hands. Are they all right? Have I done any damage? I'm checking myself over, thinking I hope I ain't cut nothing or hurt nothing, because that was a little bit mad. I got a bit overconfident on that downhill. Now I'm on a group here, and you'll see in a minute, on the left there's a tech zone for new tubes, tyres, etc, so you can sort your bike issues out.
Oh, sorry mate. I was trying to choose the best side. Sorry bud.
Just apologise to the guy behind because I moved over from one track to the other in front of him. I was trying to find the smoothest track to make riding the easiest for me because it was tricky.
Right, Sean.
How you doing?
Oh, yeah. Trying to not go too hard, but also go hard enough. Very.
Long way to do, yeah.
Exactly. I'd rather negative it.
And here you see more peoples with punctures, and unfortunately just people were falling foul of punctures and the sharp stones all the time. More on the left there. In fact, I'd seen so many people puncture, I thought I'd pull over and just check mine were okay, because my tyre pressures were quite low.
Just come through a big gravelly section. Loads of people getting punctures there. Absolutely loads. Looked like Sean got one from Toulouse. Unfortunately. But still plenty of people. And this age group behind me, 55 to 59, man, they're fast, they're coming through. Keep getting past. I'm trying to go hard enough, but not too hard so I blow up. But it's difficult when it's your first long gravel ride and first gravel race to know how to control. And I'd rather be able to go faster in the second half and have plenty left than die. So we'll see. For the moment, on only the second bit of tarmac and the first bit was downhill, I'm really short. I'm sure this bit won't be too long either. I can see some groups ahead. Hopefully I can get with some people, but we'll see. So I just saw these guys pushing this guy uphill. He broke his chain. And then they come by me. It's unbelievable. Well done, boys.
Chuck 3 LT cycling in it.
Will do, mate. He'll hopefully be able to get some help at this rest stop and sort himself out. But them young lads doing a great job there. No stop for me. That's the first one. I'm going to push on. I've got plenty with me.
Now, as it was so hot and it had been dry up to the event, it was proper dusty and that gravel was loose. Up this descent, still loose gravel, and it was hot out there all day.
Need a pee. Oh.
I hadn't made the first rest stop yet, but I needed the loo bad.
It was no good. Had to stop for a pee. I was busting, man. Oh. Lost a few places. Maybe a minute in time, but I couldn't keep going. So it really is what it is, isn't it? You know. Hopefully, you know, be alright. There's been a lot of people coming by me at the moment. I'm pushing fairly. So lots of people. Big groups. I'm riding on the rim there. Man, that's bad. When those times have come. Please let the end of the climbing come. 54 miles in, nearly 55. Sure, it's like 65 miles. So, got to be near the end soon of It's like a 15k downhill at the end, so oh, the views are mega. Up there, that water looks lovely. I could have a swim in that right now. God, just getting overtaken now, but I've got no more. So all I've got is to push me along now. Still pushing, just under 200 watts. Trying, but if I push any harder, I'm really worried I'll cramp. It's been so hot out here today. My legs are sore. But we got a descent. Let's see. To puncture this far in must be bloody heartbreaking, man. Because you're hurt, now you gotta fix your friggin' puncture. Whoa, not good. I'll tell you, I'm feeling sorry for some people out here today. Seen some people walking, and they're a fair way from anywhere, and they're walking, man. One guy in road cleats. Jesus, his feet are gonna be ruined. I'll tell you what, I have noticed my triceps, they hurt. I need to work on my arms and upper body, man, and start getting this old man body fit. Bye, mate. Yeah. I think everyone thinks I'm crazy talking to the camera. But I was hoping to really push the finish in. Obviously I was hoping for a 4:30. Currently on 3:56, man. And 10 miles ago, looking doubtful. But I'll give it a shot. We will see.
Now this was a very big steep descent near the end, and you can see someone had a bad off there on the left. I'd been doing nearly 30 miles an hour and I'd slowed up just before then.
Where's that tarmac? There's the viaduct. Oh, it's only just down here. We come this way yesterday, I think. Pretty much no more climbing. Hooray! Whoop whoop! Yes, let's go. There's the viaduct. I've got to rip what I got. Let's see what these legs have got left. There's no point in leaving it in there. Let's spend it all now. Everything we got, boys. Let's go. Yes! Tarmac!
Holy fuck. Oh, I'm rubbing you most of the time. You
I know!
Thank you.
Oh wow, you've been drawing me in, so it's been good.
God,
I think we just kept leapfrogging each other.
oh. Good to have someone to push your phone out, man.
Exactly.
Whatever they tell you about time waxing, don't believe it.
Yeah. No, I've always wondered.
It sounds like art.
Dog shit, doesn't it?
Yep. Give me a big can of oil right now.
Yeah. And you waxed up for this?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's cool.
bullshit, isn't it?
4 hours in this. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah. That's a new cassette then. New chain. It's supposed to last fucking longer. What's up with it? Never mind. You're doing well, buddy. Keep going. Now my wide, low pressure tyres definitely ain't gonna help me now, but they have helped me the rest of the ride, so we'll see. I haven't even got the minerals to get on them. Trying. These boys are pushing it. I ain't gonna hold them. It's nice, but I can't hold them. They're too quick. We're going uphill. Too fast. I'll crack. I've got a little pull out of it. Well, thank them for that.
Now I couldn't hold those guys, but I worked quite well with this guy here. He did a little turn on the front and then I felt, right, I feel good, I'll come through here on this bend and I'll do a bit of a turn and give it a go. As you see, I'm past and he can drop onto my wheel and hopefully get a bit of relief in return.
Oh, dead turn.
Oh, dead turn, yeah.
Fucking hell, sorry. Didn't realise that. We don't need a little kicker at the end, do we? Well, I missed my 430, we're at 431. I gave it my best shot. I didn't have no more.
As I come on the run in, this guy comes past me and I'm like, I ain't losing no places here. The racer came out in me and I'm like, right, just hold this guy's wheel. I've been giving it big on this tarmac section, giving it 23, 24 mile an hour, pushing. I've missed my cut-off time, yes, of 4:30, but I want the best time I could get for myself and the highest place. So I'm not letting this guy go. He's in my age group. I can see his orange number on and I'm now winding it up. And I can see another person in front of him and I'm thinking, hold on, there's 2 places here, Simon, you could get. So I'm thinking, right, get ready to push and don't leave it too late, because I couldn't actually remember how far we'd got to go. I take it steady onto the gravel. I don't want to have an off here. Had an early off, as you saw, don't need any more here. And I'm thinking, right, now let's wind this up and let's start pushing on the gravel. Sorry, the camera has got a bit dusty at this stage and I'm concentrating on racing right now. So as we come through the gate, I'm looking for the grass on my left to open up. There it does, and that's it. I'm thinking, right, now's the time to go, open up the sprint. But the grass is actually quite undulating and there's some pretty big dips. You can see me bouncing up and down here quite hard. And I didn't realise, I don't think the guy actually sprinted that much for the end. And I did take 2 places there. And then I thanked him for the sprint that he didn't contest.
World Race Champion and National Mountain Bike Champion as well.
Oh, sprint, mate. I've probably done damage now doing that. That was loads longer, that road, than I thought. Where's it coming? Where's it coming? Cheers, thank you. Oh, thank you. I'll get the bottom. Oh, just about. Oh.
Male category riders, not getting too close.
I think that's the hardest thing I've done.
Ever. Allowing those riders behind to latch onto the back.
Thanks for that show. No worries, mate. Oh, I couldn't keep on your wheel. We tried to get him for 4:30, but yeah, I don't know what I did. 3rd time lucky, I'm saying. 14:39.
So, Gralloch done and dusted. And right now, I'm thinking that's the hardest cycling thing I've ever done in my life. That was hard, that was hilly. So tough. Proper hilly, up, down, gravelly. You'll have seen it all in the video. Seen where I went wrong, where I went right. I'll do a little recap on my nutrition and my race plan. Do a separate video for that, so you can check that out. Link will be in the description below for that one. But stats for the day, let me give you some stats so you can see. So average speed 14.8, so it's not quick. Max speed 34 miles an hour, so that would have been downhill for sure, possibly not on a tarmac section, because at one point I noticed I was doing 30 miles an hour downhill on gravel and thought, better ease this off. Just afterwards I see somebody's gone in a ditch. Nasty accident, plenty of people there, but yeah, looked a bit nasty unfortunately. Total moving time 4:38, but my actual recorded finishing time was 4:42, so I missed my target of 4:30 by 12 minutes. I'm a little bit disappointed with that one, but it was tough. I finished 190th in my wave, in my age group, but if I'd have been in the 45 to 49 age group, that would have got me like 125th or something. So you can see how full this age group is and how fast they are. They might be old, but they are fast, man. Or I might be old, but the people I'm racing are fast. My normalised power was 203, 204. So that's pretty good for me. That's pretty good. My FTP is currently sitting at 257. So normalised to 204. Really don't think I could have pushed much more. You know, a couple of nutrition issues I'll cover in the other videos, check that out. But yeah, all in all, I did have a good time. You know, there was a couple of moments, but nothing major. you know, and I think, in all honesty, no matter what happened out there, that was the best I had today. I gave it everything, especially on the run in. I was pushing to get as close to 4:30. I weren't giving up. I pushed to get the best time I could. Even had a little sprint on the line, got myself an extra place. You know, I did everything. And the event is fantastic. That was my first, technically my first gravel ride, because I'd only done a little recce out on the bike. Didn't really count as proper gravel. So my first gravel ride, my first gravel race. I'm going to be back for more events. Definitely going to do one in June, probably something in August and September as well. So there'll be plenty more gravel racing videos to come. And if you're thinking about it, man, this is great. The whole atmosphere, everybody's friendly. This is a well-organised event. The campsite's well set up. The showers, the toilets, everything's sorted here, man. You couldn't come to a better event. If you've enjoyed this video, I hope you have, please hit that subscribe button, follow along for more videos, hit the like, let everybody else see this video and see what happens at the Gralloch. Let's get it out there, let's share it and get more people here for next year.